Hello folks, we are currently on the Black Mountains, what I believe is termed the Top Gear Road. And for a long time it's had a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, but now it's littered with average speed cameras. So as much as a lot of people really enjoy this road, I'm not the biggest fan, I've got to be honest. Be very careful if you're up there, because there are average speed cameras here now. Now it's a beautiful twisty road, even in this sort of misty, foggy weather. And the scenery, when you can see it, is stunning. But at the moment all I can see is fog. Hey ho, can't have everything. I'm not complaining. I've never been the greatest fan of this road. I find the road surface is terrible, really lumpy and bumpy. I always feel like the bike is trying to slide off the road, even in the dry. That's just me. I brought various bikes over this road: SV650, GSX 750F, the BMW, my earlier Aprilia 660 Pegaso. I think most of my bikes have come over here at some point. I don't think I've really enjoyed it that much on any of them. Woo, really thick fog. Oh, mist. Whatever you want to call it. Poor visibility. There we go. This is the mountain road. In patchy fog and mist. Something I wanted to talk about today. Well, there we are. Average speed camera. There are loads of them. Yeah, something I dreamt of talking about today, or thought about talking about today. YouTube trends. I don't know if anybody else has noticed. YouTubers, influencers, call it what you will. I'm a YouTuber. I can't even influence myself, let alone anybody else. Anyway. Those who make videos on YouTube, most of the bigger channels will follow gravel right in the corner. Most of the big channels will follow the process of reviewing much the same bike all at the same time. KTM, Triumph, whoever, obviously send out their press bike to the various big YouTube channels for them to review and chuck on their channel, and everybody does it. That's normal. It's understandable. These manufacturers want their bikes out there, and I think YouTube is probably one of the better ways of advertising what they've got. And of course the other advantage being, if you have a number of YouTubers of different styles, size, shape and riding ability reviewing the same bike, you get a much more varied view and opinions of the bike. I can never get this hairpin right. I always come around it too slow, too quick, or lumpy, or whatever. Anyway, the trends bit I was on about with YouTube, or YouTubers I should say, especially the motorbike channels I watch. I noticed a few years ago almost everybody, the bigger YouTube channels, went to the Picos Mountains, wherever you call them. Everybody went there, doing their organised runs, their ride outs on their own or whatever. Now last year it was Morocco, and I think partly this year as well. Morocco seems to be the destination for everybody. It's funny how people seem to follow the same trend all the time. Everybody does the same thing. It's good in the sense that, like I say, with the reviews, you get a varied mix of opinions about the same vehicle, or in this case the same place to go ride. Kind of like the Black Mountains. I'm sure there's thousands of videos of the Black Mountains out there, different riders, different views, different perspectives, different styles of riding. So it gives the viewer a good mix and a good choice of things to look at. Fair enough. But as I follow quite a number of larger channels on YouTube, to a degree it does get a bit tiresome seeing the same old 25 different YouTubers talking about the latest, I don't know, let's say Ducati 698 Hypermotard Mono, whatever the hell they call the bloody thing. Rather nice bike, by the way. You know, you'll have 20 different versions of that, which is, as I say, good in one sense, but after a while it gets a little bit tiresome watching the same thing and the same information. I found that with some of this, like the Morocco trips and that, they all seem to aim in the same general direction, the same general idea of what they're doing. So it's a bit same old, Well, hey ho, that's just my opinion. Like everything on my channel, it's my opinion. I'm not saying it's fact and you should follow what I say or whatever. It's just what I think. There we go. A lot of muck on the road today. I mean, like gravel and loose stones and all sorts. Good job on an adventure bike. Talking of adventure bikes, if you watch my channel regularly, you'll know that fairly recently I replaced my tyres. The original Pirelli, Rally STRs, I think they called them. I replaced them with Anlas Capra X, a more aggressive looking tyre. It's still a 50-50, because I do a lot of road, or predominantly road riding, but I wanted something a bit more aggressive for the off-road, only because most of the off-road sections I do around this area can be quite greasy and slippery. Wales is rather wet and muddy compared to most places. So that's what I wanted, that's what I fitted. Anyway, more to the point, so far they proved really well. Did a trip to Salisbury Plains the other week. Really enjoyed myself. I was only doing the gravel track, so a nice ride over. And that's when the tyres were absolutely brand new. They hadn't even done... Well, I literally fitted them and that was the first ride I did with them. No complaints at all. As expected, being somewhat knobbly, they are a little bit lumpy on the road. You can, for want of a better phrase, feel the tread. And at motorway speeds especially, you can feel it. Get a bit of vibration through the handlebars and stuff. I mean, this bike vibrates a bit anyway. It's a big twin. But you know, you can feel the tread in the tyre, if you like, when you're travelling at speed, and at very low speeds as well. Having said that, the road manners are really, really good. Close, I might cut down on some of the wind noise. Yeah, the road manners have been really good, in the wet as well. So I rode the other day, last weekend I think it was. Had some business to take care of, and on the way home it absolutely threw it down. So it was the first real wet weather test of the tyres. No problems at all, plenty of confidence in them, plenty of grip. So I was well pleased. On dry roads they grip really well. You know, I've been chucking this thing around on the drier bits and quite surprised myself how far over this thing will lean with my meagre abilities in these tyres. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with them. All good so far. I've done a couple 100 miles on them, mind. When they wear down a bit, it'll be interesting to see what sort of grip we get. At the moment, would I recommend them? Yes, I probably would. If you're looking for what's classed a 50-50 tyre, 50% road, 50% off-road, with a square block pattern, an aggressive looking pattern. I wouldn't say they're the greatest off-road tyres, mine, because I don't go through silly deep mud, so I can't really comment on that, and my off-road abilities are absolutely rubbish. But if you're looking for something that will get you through most sensible green lanes, shall we say, where you take a larger adventure bike, and if you do a bit of road riding, I would say they're fine. As I said, initially they worked out as something like £200 for the pair when I ordered them offline or online. Obviously I had to have them fitted on top of that. But the Pirelli STRs, which the bike originally came with, they were 250 quid just for the tyres. And you all know me, I'm as tight as the ducks what's it. I don't like spending money. So I went for the cheaper option when I actually preferred the look of them. I will be honest, I did a bit of searching for reviews and stuff on the tyres. I couldn't find a lot. But I did my usual research on them. They seem to suit my purposes. But I really like the look of them compared to the STRs. And that kind of swayed my decision. So that's what I did. I bought the Anlas Capra X. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering where I'm going, I'm off down the Owl's Nest. Owl's Nest in Landovery. Somewhere I used to frequent on a regular basis. Towards the end of last year, October, November, I think was the last time I went there. Since then, due to personal matters, other commitments, weather conditions, I haven't been down. Which I'm slightly disappointed in myself for, because I used to go there regularly and I haven't been there for a long time. 4 or 5 months. I say the weather didn't help. During the winter, for those who don't know, they have winter opening times, which are basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But of course I work shifts, so if I happen to be off on a Friday, Saturday or Sunday, great, unless I have other commitments, or it has been the case on a number of occasions, the weather's been terrible. Of course, if I'm off the rest of the week, it's no help at all because he's shut. What can you do? Can't do everything. So yeah, I'm off down the Owl's Nest now. I've missed my cheese and mushroom toastie with all the crap. I call it crap, he calls it garnish. Salad, in other words. So that's where we're off to. By the way, they don't open till 10:30 weekday, so I'm going to be a bit early. And on the weekends, 10 o'clock opening. Not sure what time he shuts, so check out his Facebook page and website, Owl's Nest Tea Room and Diner, Landovery. Right, I'm off ski. I shall come back to you in a wee bit, possibly, if not, and just in case. I should say thank you so much for watching. Please do the usual, like, share, subscribe. It all helps build the channel for me. Helps with YouTube's algorithms. And of course, folks, whatever you're doing, please be safe, ride safe, and have fun. And of course, just for Mrs. Grumps, but anyway, it's for everybody, but Mrs. Grumps does love it. Toodles! That was jolly nice. Cup couple of coffees and a bite to eat at the Owl's Nest. I've missed my cheese and mushroom toasty. Oh, very nice it was too. Now let's head back to Cardiff. Not sure which way I'm going to go, but I'm heading back. I may film tomorrow, I may not. Who knows? Either way, catch you in a bit. Toodles!